Next up, we will clean the old grease nipples. To my understanding, there shouldn't be grease here, but the previous owner has greased these sliding, so to say, surfaces. But these have to be oiled, so that's why I want to try to. I'm testing with pressure air just to try to blow out the old grease, and let's see how that works. That worked well.
Like blowing your nose.
Yeah, that was the exact same thing I was thinking about.
Perhaps we could get these ones as well. Still full of grease. Yes.
I think those should be quite clean. Last booger came out.
Yep.
Let's see, then we have the middle one here.
There, I think we have one as well. Oh yeah. All right. So then we have the two last ones.
Yes. Can you flip the table? This is the other side. And I have almost the longest.
Let's see if
I got a booger on my arm.
Oh, it's.
Okay.
Okay, let's start with the assembly. First, we might want to add some little bit of oil onto the This is the adjustment screw to reduce the play in the, what is it, the y-axis or x-axis?
X-axis.
X-axis. So just a little bit of assembly oil to get it to move and to avoid seizure. And this comes with this lid. Yeah. Little bit tricky to get going, but like so. And then it has two screws. First one.
And the torque setting is in the wrist. Yes, good.
Like so. Perfect. Okay, so not so perfect. The lid comes on this side of the screw, so we repeat.
Rinse and repeat.
Oops. Table is running away.
So now you can see the threads came out here. So now it's properly installed.
Now it's much easier to install the screws as well. So, yes, still moving. Good. Yes, next up would be the rack and pinion for the position sensors or I think position sensor or limits. Perhaps
Yeah, limits and also the direction when you...
Yeah, when it changes direction.
Yes.
Good. Let's give it some little bit of oil. Like so. This goes here. And we have, I don't know if this is what this is called, but give it a bit of oil. Maybe this is the rack then. I would imagine. That should go here. Like so. Then we have...
is it now... or should it be more to the center?
Let's see.
Can you just pull the shaft out and then change a few gears? Oh, not really.
Even more.
No, maybe.
looks like. Yeah, now it looks better.
Mm-hmm.
Good. And then the second gear. And this one goes in to the housing that we have here. So it goes from this direction like so. And then we have, oops. Here we have some guiding for the some holes for the guiding pins. So it should be quite easy to put it in, perhaps. Like so. Now it's seated. Little awkward position of working.
Now I have to try to fix it. It's not easy to get the lighting right so you can see anything, but it's a learning curve.
Yeah. Seems to function as it should.
I'm not sure if we will put the lever on still yet.
Maybe we wait with that one.
I think that is so it isn't in the way.
Then we have this one, which is a little bit tricky since it's spring-loaded, but it's the lid for this and with the limits. So let's give it a little bit of oil and try to assemble it.
Yeah, so this is the part that Tobias was talking about. So it's spring-loaded against this little pin, and then the spring is in this groove, which just keeps the boat slides down like so. And when the lever that we just installed, that will push upwards, and that's where the spring needs to be, so it returns to the down position. So let's see if we can somehow manage to get them there.
Might need some tinkering here, but let's see if we can get it.
Does it feel right? Looks good.
Let's put the other one.
Here's the spring for that one also.
Little bit of oil. Like so, and try to.
Oh,
Yes.
that went well.
Good.
Nice.
All right. Then we have similar here. We have two guiding pins going to these holes, and then we have the threads for the screws. So this should be quite straightforward, I hope. Yes. Nice to assemble clean parts.
It's even fun to watch.
Yeah. Well, I hope so. Same here, we need to adjust a little bit. So
Get the right torque spec.
yeah.
Click. Good.
Yes.
Yep. Good. Let's continue with the shaft that Tobias installed. So next up we have a spring-loaded, let's say, pin here that will go into these slots. So that's when you choose the direction, then this will turn down or up, and then the spring will just go into these grooves. And once you're coming to an end, then it will press down one of these, and then this will be in this position, and then when you go release it down, it goes down like this. So that's how it neutralizes the drive. So let's first, I'm trying to push the pin in.
Let me give you some oil.
Yes, it's good. Then I'll try to push it. I don't know if you can see right now.
Now we can see.
No, you can't, but so now. Like so. I think it goes on like so. And then this piece comes like so. So this will be the part that will see if we can assemble it with it on. Like so, yeah. So this will come then once we have it so far. Okay, but then let's leave it in. Then we'll put the retaining pin. Not sure if this is the real correct pin, but I'll be sure now that this won't. Let's try. Like so. I should have that one like that. Put a little bit of oil on there. Slides nicely. Then I think it's time for the nice parts that we got from Dynamate. So these are the crown jewels of the project. Let's put some oil on these as well. Like a glove. Then we have the other one.
You could show the part to the camera still once. Brand new.
Brand new, so shiny and clean.
Almost ashamed to hide them inside the.
Yeah. Would be nice if they were visible so that we could.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it should turn like so.
Perfect.
So this is how you adjust the play that we've been talking about. Smooth. Good. Okay, now that we have the bushings here, so next up we'll install the sleeve that will go inside this one. hopefully we can just drop it down. Put some oil on that one as well. Should slide in like so. And then once we have those, we have the next, the gears. Now I'm afraid that this might not work, but let's see.
But we can actually just.
I think it's this one that's the problem. So maybe we should get this one out. So. Yeah, I think we'll have to do it like that.
Then we could maybe put some.
Yes. Fun.
Oops. Oops. Chain reaction.
Chain reaction. Dee. So maybe we still have to put the shaft in later. Have to think about it a bit. So we noticed that we needed to remove this cap so that we can get this shaft out, since this gear selector or pusher wasn't just the right way to mount it, assemble it. So we had to pull this one out so that we can get this part then into place. So now that we have put them together, they should seat quite well. So it was this part that we didn't manage to get there. So let's see, let's put that like so. And I will try to steer it on the right cog, like so. Now it should be seated. I will just so. Now the pin should go in. Should.
Yes, wow.
Okay, we'll try. Yes, then we have that one.
Try if it spins. Yes.
Yes. Good, and we'll put the cap back on.
Yeah, add some oil to that one as well. Starts to look like a machine again.
Yeah. Click. Click. Like so.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit loose, but
Not sure if you should like pinch it so it expands.
yeah, we could try that. Oh, now it's seated a bit better. Just a bit. Good.
Yeah, much better.
Then next up, I think it's the housings for these sleeves.
Yes. This one's on this side.
Yes. At least my gloves will be well oiled.
And I think the parts are also.
Yeah. So at least that one still turns. And on this side we have a locking pin here that will go into the sleeve just to keep it in place so it doesn't walk out from the seat.
Or is it a set screw?
Yeah, maybe it's the set screw.
Might be. Well,
Might be.
anyway.
But at least that one is now screwed out. So once we have this sleeve, that we know that it sits properly there, then we can push the sleeve in once we have tightened the screws, and then just lock it in place.
Would it be smart here to use some kind of actual tool for torquing it down instead of the elbow only?
I don't know, the elbow is precise, but maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to have some kind of torquing, but let's begin with the elbow torque spec and let's see then what happens. So next up we are going to assemble or mount the screw onto the table, but before that we have to put the one end cap on, and so it will be one bearing and the cap like so, and then another bearing, and then the retainer that will be then fastened with a pin to the shaft through this hole. And then once we have that in place, then we can put the right tension on the bearings and lock it down with the other ring, so we have it nice and tight. So that's the plan. Let's see if we can make it happen.
And then we will see whether we can actually assemble the screw or not.
Yes. Yes.
Or if we did everything wrong and need to start all over again.
There's a possibility. It's plausible.
Yeah, because this groove here and the key that is in the sleeve might be an issue. So
yeah,
let's see. But that's part of the process. We are in no means experts in the field, so
in the end.
no. Now it's
Like so. Perfect. Then this should come next. Let's just clean that bit. And then we'll clean that one also. So there's another oiling point. And I cleaned it with pressurized air, but didn't get all of it out. I think it should be quite clean, the grease or whatever is left in the hole, so I think that's quite okay. Okay, let's connect up this part.
You need a hand.
Maybe. Oh, yes.
Let's see. Need to go to this. Now it's in place.
I think it will go maybe a
tighten it.
bit further once we tighten it, yes. Then the next bearing.
It popped out here.
Okay.
No.
Oh. Like so.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can see it, but now it looks like this. So the two bearings. And let's put this one on. Since the thread is a bit worn, not much, but it can not so easy to get on the sleeves.
Let's try with the little helper.
Yes.
Oh.
Perfect. Good. Now that we have it on, we'll just put the pin in. These funny directional pins. That hole looks bigger. That one is bigger also. So this is the tapered one, like so. So. And then use the small hammer.
Yep.
Gently tap it in place. Good. So this is how you tighten the bearing. So just tighten the first one and then lock it down with the second one. But I think I will just put it finger tight for now, and then once we have it in place and mounted, then we can have a better feel on how it feels.
Yes.
Good. Then we'll lift the table back and try to put this screw in place.
Yep. Right. Then we will assemble the screw to the table, or at least try. And there might be some challenges there, so let's see
Yes.
how it plays out.
Should we put some oil?
Yes, absolutely. I think we should put it into the unscrew.
Yeah, that's better. That's better. Feels quite tight.
Let's see how much problems we will have with this. From the other side as well. I'm not sure if I will get something in there. Something at least. It's a new bushing, so the screw is not new.
Yeah.
Oh, it goes quite nicely.
Can I get my gloves? On the floor.
It goes nicely.
Yeah.
Feels really nice and tight.
Yeah. Can you hold the end?
But could we be smart here now, because we could use the...
Yeah, I'm thinking that once we have the key in place, then we can hasten the process a bit. it would have been good to put a marking on it and just to know how. Oh, now it's.
I don't see shit. It's so far.
Yeah, we could just get it by feel.
Now it's the key is pointing. Now again.
Yeah.
Now it's downwards.
Okay.
Where's the?
The groove is also downwards now.
Okay. So maybe you can try that. Yeah. Yeah. Go. Yep. It's locked in.
Nice.
So that magic once again.
A bit blindfolded, but
Not really sure how we seem to have luck with us.
once we now tried to thread this one in, since this is loose and only clamped down by this, we will remove this cap to try to tighten that one back in.
Not yet.
Not yet. How about if we gently just...
No.
It should be loose.
It's the pins holding it.
Yeah, the guiding pins.
Yeah. Now it starts to move.
Is it tilted or something? Or why is it not?
No, I think you just need to try a bit more.
Try a bit harder.
Try bending it to this side. Now and then back. Now it's starting to move. Yes. Good.
Hydrolock.
Yep. Okay, should we just try to... What was it? 20 something?
Yeah.
4 maybe. Yes.
Can you try to lift this end? So slippery.
Then we had that one as well that we need to remove before we start doing anything else.
Or do we?
Yeah, I think
Because that one holds the other bushing in place. I think if we tighten these ones a bit.
good. Is it still moving? Yes. Moving nicely. Nice and tight.
Next up, we will install these studs. And these will go one in each corner once we then lift the table in place. And we have the retainer. So, now I think this one is ready for now, and we will continue with some other parts, and once we have the knee ready, then we will lift this one on top and go from there.